Ever found yourself reaching for a glass of water after biting into a spicy dish? Ever wondered why? The world of food is as diverse as it is delicious, and one of the most intriguing aspects has to be spiciness. It's an experience that is loved by some and feared by others. The burning sensation, the sudden onset of sweat, the flood of tears, it's all part of the thrill. But what exactly causes this intense reaction? It's not the temperature of your food, but rather a sneaky little chemical called capsaicin. This compound is found in chilies and peppers, and it's what gives them their fiery kick. It tricks your mouth into feeling like it's on fire, even though it's not physically hot. So, the next time you bite into a spicy dish and feel the heat, remember it's not the temperature, it's the capsaicin. Capsaicin, the little molecule with a big kick. But how does it work? This is the question that has puzzled many a spicy food lover. Well, let's delve into the science of this fiery compound. Capsaicin is an active component of chili peppers, belonging to the genus capsicum. It's the chemical responsible for the heat you feel when you bite into a hot pepper. But the real magic happens when capsaicin binds to a specific receptor in our mouths. This receptor is known as the transient receptor potential vanilloid 1, or TRPV1 for short. Now, you may be wondering why we have receptors specifically designed to make us suffer when we eat spicy food. The answer is, they're not there for capsaicin at all. TRPV1 receptors are typically responsible for detecting heat. They're like little thermostats in our mouths, warning us when we're about to swallow something too hot. But capsaicin, the crafty molecule that it is, tricks these receptors. It binds to the TRPV1, mimicking the sensation of extreme heat. It's as if you've just taken a bite of a sizzling hot dish, even when your food is at room temperature. This trickery doesn't end in our mouths, though. Once capsaicin binds to the TRPV1 receptor, it sets off a chain reaction. The receptor sends a signal to our brain, alerting it to the perceived heat. Our brain, in response, triggers the familiar sensation of burning and pain. That's why when you eat a chili pepper, you feel like your mouth is on fire. It's not actually burning, but your brain thinks it is. The more capsaicin in a pepper, the hotter it tastes. That's why a bell pepper, which contains no capsaicin, is mild, while a habanero packed with capsaicin is incredibly hot. So the next time you're biting into a spicy dish, remember the science behind that heat. Your mouth isn't actually on fire. It's just a clever illusion created by a tiny molecule. Isn't it fascinating how a tiny molecule can create such a fiery response? So, why do some of us love the burn while others shy away from it? Well, that brings us to the concept of spice tolerance. Just like our taste for music or fashion, our tolerance for spice varies greatly from person to person. Some of us can munch on hot peppers like they're candy, while others start sweating at the mere sight of a jalapeno. Now, the interesting thing is, the more you expose yourself to capsaicin, the compound that gives chilies their kick, the less spicy food seems. This happens because repeated exposure to capsaicin can lead to desensitization. Your tongue literally gets used to the burn. But let's not forget, our culture, genetics, and personal preferences also play a significant role in shaping our relationship with spicy food. Maybe you grew up in a household that loved spicy cuisines, or perhaps your genes just don't favor the heat. Remember, whether you're a fan of mild or wild, it's all about the science of spiciness. Enjoy your next spicy adventure with a new perspective.